And Bonjour everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Today's video we are doing this look right here. This is a Valentine's Day makeup look, a very soft, pretty, romantic look, but I did add a bit of a glam on my eye look. And because Valentine's Day it's in the corner, so I thought why not sharing with you this look today with you. I hope you will enjoy it. If you want to see the process of this look, the product I use, I did use new products today that I featured in my last video on my beauty haul. If you haven't seen it, I will leave a link right there, but I did feature some of these products, so cannot wait to show you how they perform. Exciting. But anyway, without further ado, if you want to see this look right here step by step, you know what to do. Just keep on watching. Okay, so let's just get started, shall we? So first thing first, I'm gonna just prep my skin before makeup application, and of course I'm gonna start with prepping my skin with the face mist, and this one is from Becca, the Skin Love Glow Shield Prime and Set Mist. So if you are looking for a good glowing face mist, this one is a really good one. I really enjoy using it, and it smells divine, and I love the spray of it as well. It smells really good, and it's very refreshing, and it really gives you that beautiful glowing skin. It has also very good skin loving ingredient, so it's good for your skin, and it's give you a beautiful glowy skin. So love that. Then I'm gonna prep my lips, of course, and I'm gonna use the Glow Recipe Lip Pop. As you can see, I'm almost out of it. I just love this lip balm, and it does work also as a scrub, so it's really good for if you have a bit of a dead skin on your lips. It's gonna smooth out your lips, so love that. And it gives you a beautiful also like fresh tint as well. So I'm telling you, I love this stuff so much. As a primer, I'm gonna be using a new one to me, so I did use it only one time, and this is gonna be my second time using it, and it's from Wet n Wild. It's the Prime Focus Primer Serum, and it is an hydrating serum. So this is an hydrating water-based serum formulated with rose water and green tea extract to refine and nourish as it preps and primes the skin for extended makeup wear. Ooh, feels so good. I really like it, and it does have a bit of a tacky finish as well, and it does hydrate really well your skin, so I really feel my skin soft and plumped. I'm really liking this really good primer, seriously, and it's so affordable too. Then we need to work on my under eye here, on my dark circle, so I will be using my corrector from Charlotte Tilbury, and I have it in the shade medium 2. Sometimes I like to use a brush, sometimes I like to use my finger, and today I'm using my finger because I don't know, I want to use my finger. Sometimes I feel like it does work really well with the finger as well. With the warmth of your finger, it really does actually blend in really nicely. So that is what we are doing today. A little bit more here. I haven't been having a really good sleep lately because I've been working really late with my editing, so usually I'm to bed by 9, and later I've been in bed by 1 o'clock in the morning, so too many often during the week, so I need my corrector now. Then for foundation, this one as well is quite new to me, but I've been really enjoying it. Is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Dewy that I have in the shade Golden Beige. So you have to be careful with the spatula because the foundation is very liquid, so try to avoid to split all over your face or your clothes. There you go. And I love the shade as well. It's a really good match for me. So this is a great foundation because it hydrates and smooths my complexion really well, and it gives me that beautiful luminous finish, and it is a buildable coverage for a normal to dry skin. I do have a combo skin, but it works perfectly on my skin, and it gives me that beautiful luminous finish as well. So I really love this foundation. It's quite long lasting as well. The sponge as well is a really good one. It's from Juno Company, and it's the Lemon Drop fiber sponge, I believe. I really like it as well. So you see, this foundation is so beautiful. Look at this finish. Can you see that? And it works so well with the primer as well. They are really great combo to work together, and the coverage is really good. It gives you that beautiful natural luminous finish. Look at this radiance here. Oh my gosh, I love it, and it's so affordable. So if you never tried that one, please give you a favor and try it out. You're gonna see how beautiful this foundation is, and you're gonna be in love with it. Then for under eye, I will be using this Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer that I have in the shade Light Medium 18. This one is not that full coverage as it says, I'm sorry to say that, but it's more like a medium coverage with really natural finish. But I like it because it does have this natural finish, as I said, and it's really like a very pretty concealer on the skin. So it's fine, and with the corrector it gives you that full coverage because of the corrector that really helps correcting your dark circle, so there's not much left for the concealer to work on, so it's quite a good one if you use a corrector. Otherwise it won't be very full coverage, but with the corrector it will be full coverage. You see, I really like this nice brightening natural finish under the eye. I really like it. It wakens up my under eye area, and I love that. Before setting anything, we're gonna keep using cream products. The next one is a new product to me to try out, and it's the Maybelline Cheek Hit Sheer Gel Cream Blush that I have in the shade Fuchsia Spark. So this one, I talked about it in my last video on my huge beauty haul, and it was very pigmented. When I swatched it, it was giving me that stain power. So I believe this is going to be a long-lasting cream blush. It's very fresh on the cheek. It's very cooling. You see? So pretty. Wow, I like it. Yes. It's not that bold actually. It's really pretty. Wow. You see, it stays on my hand. Crazy, right? I really like the finish of it. It's very glowy, very dewy looking. I'm really liking that, and I love the color. It's not too much, but at the same time it gives you that beautiful flush to your cheek. I'm really liking that, seriously. I'm adding a little bit more. Yes, love this cheek cream. Yes, love it. And as I said, it doesn't go anywhere, so be aware of that. Then for cream bronzer, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty, and it's of course one of my favorite, and it's the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer in the shade Macchiato. And I think if you watch my video, you know how I feel about it. I featured it in my most loved beauty product of 2020, so you know I love it so much, so I'll keep using it. And it gives you that beautiful as well satin finish, and it's not too much on the skin. It gives you that beautiful halo bronzy look, very natural. Love that bronzer, seriously. Look how pretty is this. Oh gosh. Yes, baby, yes. Highly recommend this bronzer. If you still haven't tried it out, go get it because it's beautiful. Look at this halo bronzy look. Love it. So now I'm gonna set my bronzer first, and I will be using a powder bronzer from Jouer Cosmetics. It's the light to medium bronzer duo in the shade Sunlight and Suntan. So when using them, I like to mix both, so that gives me that nice sheer bronzy look, and it has a matte finish as well, so it's really nice on the skin. It blends really well. It's quite pigmented too, but give you that natural bronzy look. So I'm really loving this bronzer, and I need to use them more often because they're really good. The texture is very smooth as well on the skin, so it doesn't emphasize anything, just give you that beautiful bronziness, but in a natural way. Love that. Polished, sophisticated, and beautiful. Then for my cheek, I'm going to be using a powder blush, and this one is from Revolution, and it's the Blusher Reloaded in the shade Ballerina. This blush as well is new to me. It was featuring in my last video for my haul, and look at this shade. It's so pretty and beautiful, and I think it goes really well with the theme today, which is Valentine's Day look. So I feel like it's such a pretty pink, and I really like the color. It's such a pretty nice pink with the matte finish, very pigmented as well. A little bit goes a long way. It should give you a beautiful rosy flushy cheek look. So it's a beautiful color, and it goes really well with my cream blush as well. Yes, beautiful. Yay! Now the under eye and T-zone, we are using a loose powder from Laura Mercier, and this one is their cult favorite product, which is the translucent loose setting powder. This one is such a great powder as well because it does actually set your under eye but also your T-zone, but it also blurs any pores you may have. It also blurs any fine lines or imperfection or texture. And also it is very long lasting, so if you set your entire face with it, nothing will budge or move around, everything will stay in place. It is, for a good reason, a really good long lasting powder as well. There you go, beautiful powder. And for highlight, I will be using a new one, and it's the L'Oreal Iconic Glow highlighting powder that I have in the shade Coconut Addict. This one as well is new to me, so it's going to be the first time using it today. Oh, it does have a bit of a pink undertone. It's very iridescent. Do you see that? It's not completely gold or champagne. I thought it was going to be champagne. When you see the pan, it smells coconut, but actually it does have a bit of an iridescent hue to it. It does have a bit of a pink undertone, which is very unexpected because I really thought it was going to be a champagne highlighter. I'm not really mad at it because it's quite nice, but this is not something I will be using every day because I don't want an iridescent highlight on my cheek, but because today is Valentine's look, so we can do that. And actually it does go with the theme too because it has a bit of a pink undertone, so yeah, but pretty. It's not too much. Very subtle. It does give you that beautiful glow. Yes, really liking that as well, but be aware it does have a pink undertone, iridescent pink undertone, so be aware of that. Now for the fun part, the eyes. I will be prepping my eyelid, of course, with the same one, which is the MAC Pro Longwear Pen Pot in the shade Peterly. And the star of the show today, of course, is this new eyeshadow palette. This is from the collaboration Roxy and Makeup Revolution, and it's the Cozy Vibes palette. This is such a beautiful, pretty palette. It does scream my name for sure because I do love neutral colors, but you do still have a bit of a brown shades and also some pastel-y, pinky, purpley, but very wearable shades. You do have also glitters, shimmers, and matte finish. So I really like this color scheme we've got going on, and I thought it was the perfect eyeshadow palette for Valentine's Day to create that soft romantic look, but also glam with some glitter as well. So there's so many options, so many creative look you can do out of this palette. So I feel very inspired and I'm so excited, and I cannot wait to dive into this palette right now. So first I'm gonna be using this shade Chill, which is a beigey cream matte shade, and I will be using this shade just to set my eyelid, my primer. I'm gonna zoom you more. There you are, much better, right? So as I said, I just set my eye primer with that creamy shade. Now I'm gonna dive in with that shade, Snug shade, which is like a purpley light pink matte shade, into my crease. So far so good. The far this is French. The eyeshadow is very pigmented. The shade of it is very pigmented. Yes. Then I'm going to be using that Nap Time. It's a darker purpley shade on the outer corner of my lid. Then I'm going to be using that Toasty shade, which is a shimmery shade, pinky rose gold, onto my lid. Then to add a bit of a glam to the look, I will be using that Dazzle shade, which is a glitter shade, and it's very purpley. This one I'm just gonna tap, tap, tap to avoid any fallout. Oh, nice. And it does level up the look. You see that? Pretty, right? But you really have to be careful and gentle when applying this glitter, because otherwise it can be very catastrophic. Yes, beautiful. Oh yes, I like it. You see, it does have a bit of a fallout, but we're gonna fix that. Then I swipe away. But those glitters are too nice. Seriously, they just don't move. So we'll see. For my lower lash line, I will be using again Nap Time. I'm also going to be using a nude eyeliner for my waterline. This one is from Rimmel. It's the Scandalize Eyeliner Waterproof in the shade Nude. I'm gonna add Snug, that pretty purpley pinky shade as well, on my lower lash line. And I'm gonna use Leaves, which is that beautiful brownish matte shade, to use it as an eyeliner. Okay, I'm really liking the look so far. It's very glam and romantic and scream Valentine's Day, don't you think? For my inner corner, I will be using that shade here, which is champagne shade, very light. Then for mascara, I will be using this new mascara from Maybelline, and it's the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. Sorry, I thought I was filming and I wasn't filming. Anyway, I was saying I have high hope for this mascara because it says they claim it to be lengthening, volumizing, and give that strength to your lashes. So I really have high hope for this one, and I started already to add some coats, and I can tell you I really like the wand of it, first of all, and that's not bad. That is not bad. It's better than the Snap mascara that I was using, that I really didn't like. But for a first impression, that's not bad. Look, no mascara on, mascara on. What do you think? I think it's not bad. It's not bad, yes. I will keep using it for sure. See if really is claiming what it says, but so far I'm really liking the look of my lashes. Yes. Yes, I'm happy. I think I found a good one here. Finally, Maybelline. Now for the brow, I will be using again a new product that I featured in my last haul beauty, and it's again from Maybelline, and it's the Brow Fast Sculpt Gel Mascara that I have in the shade medium brown. Let's see how it works on my brow. So the applicator reminds me of my beloved fiber filler from Maybelline that has been discontinued, God knows why, which was an amazing product. But this one is very similar. And I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. It's very easy to use. It really brushes your hair properly, quickly, nicely. It does fill in your brow as well. Even easier to use than the fiber filler that I used to love. Easier and quicker, yes. Yes, Maybelline. Oh yeah, look at the difference. Yes, I'm feeling for this one, guys. I'm feeling for this one. I think I found my new favorite, guys, for my brow. Really liking the brow as well. Yes, yes, yes. So overall, I'm really liking the eye look. I'm really liking the brows, the lashes. Seriously, those 3 items I have tried out today did not disappoint me. They're really that good, and I'm so glad I got them, and I'm so glad I'm gonna keep using them. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, but especially make sure to watch my next video, because I will be using this baby again for another Valentine's, but I should say Valentine's Day look, and I will be using more of the brownish shade here, so it will be a different look, of course, but I will be using it again and again and again, because this palette is lovely, pretty, beautiful, and I really do love the packaging. The texture of it on the front packaging is really nice as well. Anyway, enough rambling. Happy about this palette. Let's keep going. Now for the lips. So I will be using a lip liner from L'Oreal, and this one is the lip liner Couture by Color Wish L'Oreal, and I have it in the shade Berry Blush. And for the lipstick, I will be using a liquid lipstick from Maybelline. Those liquid lipstick from Maybelline are one of my most favorite liquid lipstick ever, high-end drugstore included. They are really that good. They are long-lasting, they are waterproof, they are transfer-proof, and it's the Super Stay Matte Ink, and this one is in the shade Lover. The smell... I just did what I did? Tell me now. Fine, it's fine. It's going to be a buff mark, beauty mark. There you go, Ni vu ni connu. The smell of it is delicious. Seriously, I love the smell of it, but it is a very pretty pinky shade, perfect for Valentine's Day look as well. And as I said, if you're looking for liquid lipstick that are comfortable on your lips, go try them out, because they are that amazing, and they have a range of color, a range of shades that are amazing as well. I'm sure you will find your color, because they have a big range of shades, so go try them out. This shade is so perfect with this eye look. It's just match heaven. Love it. And I can leave it as it is, so with the matte lip. If I want to kiss, hug or whatever, I know it will be transfer proof, because it doesn't go anywhere. Once it's dry, and it doesn't move around, it doesn't leave any stain. It's just the perfect liquid lipstick, so you can stop right there and you are good to go. You can drink, you can kiss, you can hug, you can eat, and your liquid lipstick will last until you take it off with the whole makeup remover. But I wanted to add a little glossiness to my lips, because I wanted to give a go to that new lip gloss I got from Maybelline. This one is the Lifter Gloss in the shade Whiff, and this one as well has such a beauty smell. It smells like toffee caramel, Love it. And what I will do, I'm gonna just add a bit of this gloss on the center of my lips, just to give a bit of a poutiness to my lips, a juiciness to my lips. But the thing is, even if the lip gloss will fade away or will go away, will move around or will just disappear after eating, drinking, kissing, I won't be worried about my liquid lipstick because it will stay on with the stain and I will still have some color on my lips. So that's why I'm not worried using a lip gloss on top of my liquid lipstick, because my liquid lipstick will stay on even after the lip gloss will fade away. And I'm just gonna show you something. There's a bit of a stain because I did kiss myself very strongly just to show you, and I just applied it like about 10 seconds ago. So that's what it's left on my hands with that liquid lipstick. Let's try again. Nothing. This is not the lipstick, this is from the cheek blush, but here nothing. Again, nothing, you see. So after one swap of kissing, you do have a bit of a leftover because I just applied it, but then there's nothing coming through, you see. So this is transfer proof, no doubt about it. Now I'm gonna add the lip gloss. Just like this. See, it gives also a bit of a dimension to my lips and it makes them fuller, juicier, poutier. I just love it. And now, just to finish off the look, I'm gonna set everything in place. I'm gonna lock all this makeup in place, and I will be using this new setting spray from L'Oreal, and it's the Infallible Magic Setting Spray, and it has a long-lasting setting spray power. And there you go, guys, that's it. That's the final makeup look, the beautiful, pretty, soft, romantic, glam Valentine's Day look. I hope you enjoyed it. I really like how the look came out. It's very radiant, it's very put together, sophisticated, as I said, romantic and chic. And I really do like all this rose, purpley, soft tone monochrome look that I did today on my eyes, on my cheeks, and on my lips. And about all the new products I tried out today, I'm so happy about them. I'm so excited to have them and to be using them more and more often in the future on my channel, but also off camera. And I really do like them, so I'm very excited about those products. So let me know what was your favorite product in this video today. I would love to know that. And if you did like this look, if you did enjoy my company, I would appreciate it so much if you give me a big thumbs up, because it does help me a lot. And if you are new to my channel, I hope you will consider subscribing before you leave, because I would love to see you again in my next video. Thank you again so much for watching, for spending this time with me today, and I hope you will have an enjoyable Valentine's Day. But you know, Valentine's Day is not just celebrating your loved ones, it's also celebrating yourself, your love to yourself, because it comes first in any occasion, in any situation. So love yourself first, celebrate yourself first, because you are the queen of yourself, of your life, and then you can celebrate Valentine's Day with other people, your friends, your girlfriends, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever. But first, don't forget to celebrate yourself. So with that being said, thank you again so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Until then, stay beautiful. Mwah. Bye.